Hey guys, what's up? Dizzy Nuts here. How you guys doing? So today we're going to be talking about lightening the load. What I mean by that? Let's go. Now, recently I was hanging out with a couple friends of mine at the parks taking photos, and I realized that their bag has gotten very small and very light compared to what it used to be. Now, if you're like me, we like to carry a lot of stuff to go to the parks because you never know when you're going to use that special lens to be able to take that photo, or you find that perfect situation that you can, put the fisheye on, or you see something that this will be perfect for this lens, etc., etc. But throughout the last couple of months, I've realized that many of the lenses that I bring in my camera bag, I do not use at all. So I want to do a quick video to show that, just like I do as a couple of my friends, it's okay to not have to bring everything. Now, while we do consider ourselves photographers, and I never said that I'm a professional one, we do like to try to bring the most gear as possible. And what we found is that him and I is that we many times don't use all the lenses. We only use a specific set of lenses. It's like walking into your closet and you end up using the same 3 shirts over and over, something like that. So I'm going to tell you what I have in my bag right now and what I've been using for the last couple of months, and I have had no issues as to needing something else or having something that I do not have and not being able to take the shot. Now, of course, if there's situations that I'm going to go take with a certain lens, I'll go with that lens specifically, but most of the time I'll just grab the bag with what I have in there and go. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I have in my bag right now, and ironically it's 3 prime lenses, so I don't even zoom in and out at all, because I found with these 3 lenses I've covered most of the situations that I like to shoot around the parks. Again, this is the situations that I like to use. So the first one obviously is my regular prime lens, which is this one, my 35mm 1.8, and this one is great. I consider my normal lens because, again, it doesn't shoot any wide angle, it doesn't shoot fisheye effect, or it's not a telephoto. It's just a regular lens, although it is a prime lens because it's stuck at 35mm, and it's a 1.8, which is always great to walk around with this. Usually during sunset and even during the nighttime, I can take great shots with this and even not have to use a tripod in some of the occasions. So I love that lens. The second one that I use is actually what I have on my camera right now, which is this one, which is the Canon 16 ultra wide angle lens, which is the first one that Canon actually did for the RF mount, and this is at 16mm, which is awesome. And this one, the aperture is actually 2.8, and it's great. And this one actually I use for some of my blogging. If you actually saw the video of Hello Kitty in the prop store, it was recorded with this one, different from what I usually use, which is usually an iPhone. So again, this one, it's great. It's an ultra wide angle lens, so I love it. You can take a lot of shots, a lot of details, and I actually did a review on this one, so I'll put a link above so you get more details on this one. And then finally, the last lens that I have in my bag is actually the Viltrox 85mm 1.8, and I've actually done another video of this one as well. And this one, what I like is that again, this is an RF mount and it's autofocus and all the goodies. It's 1.8 as well, and I have found that I can actually crop pretty heavily and still get a really good photo, which is what I like this one so much. So even though it is 85, you can probably get a really good photo, zooming in a lot. And I'm going to put some examples that I've done here at Magic Kingdom so you can see what I mean. And again, in my case, and I guess a bunch of us, we're actually shooting for Instagram, so many times you can get away with, doing a heavy crop and still getting that, sharp focus. Because as you know, once you start cropping, you start losing that sharpness, which is okay, because in this case, if it's going for Instagram, it's not like it's something really critical. But again, those are the 3 lenses that I have in my bag right now. That's what I'm carrying. I don't carry a bunch of lenses anymore, and if you guys seen in my previous video, I walk around with a small little tripod as well, because we're lightening the load, because at our age stuff starts to get heavy and it doesn't make any fun if you're going to the parks to go in for pain. Okay, and I know that some people are probably wondering when I go to the parks, what lens do I use? And he probably has a bunch of lenses in his bag. I don't. I only have those 3 lenses in my bag right now. Now, if you want to see all the other lenses that I do have available that I've used, I'm going to put a link to another video here, which is what I had in my camera bag before. Okay guys, so with that said, hopefully this video helps you. And if you want to see more of these videos, feel free to subscribe, comment, share, and all that other fun stuff so we keep these videos flowing. Until then guys, stay awesome. See ya. Bye.